Wow, shots fired right out of the gate.
Sorry.
People are gonna die. What's up, guys, and welcome to None of This Really Matters, where gun control is an issue, but that's not what we're talking about today. I'm Ryan.
I'm Jacob.
And the countdown continues to Infinity Wars. I don't know if I've said this before, but I'm super stoked for this movie.
Absolutely. Just like Ryan, I am pumped up to the max for this movie. It's been 10 years in the making, and finally we get to see everyone come together.
It all comes down to this. It's gonna be nothing like we've ever seen before. It's gonna be super awesome. I have been looking forward to this for so long, and today we're gonna talk about what our expectations are for the movie, but there's so much planned after this one that we're gonna talk about what we think's gonna come after, coming up. So, expectations for Infinity Wars, we just want to come out and say first off that none of these are spoilers, they're just our opinion. We don't know what's gonna happen.
I have no idea.
We have no clue. So, what do you think's gonna happen?
I think with all these characters that we have grown up with and loved so much, unfortunately, I think some of them are going to bite the dust. 3 at most, but definitely 1, I am positive.
Wow, shots fired right out of the gate.
Sorry.
People are gonna die. Now, see, I think that too, but you think more than one person.
You have to have someone worth avenging for.
That's what made it so great when Agent Coulson died in the Avengers.
Yes.
May he rest in peace. It just made the conflict even more important.
Was a tearjerker, by the way.
See, I think a lot of people are expecting Captain America to die.
I wish.
I actually...
He's a good guy, but I just marry Buck already, okay? I think the top candidate for the one to bite the dust is going to be Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man is going to die in Infinity Wars.
Really? Not a lot of people are expecting that.
That's why I'm guessing it, because he is my favorite, one of my favorite, and I think that he has been so likable and so much of a leader, I think he's gonna go down.
I feel like, me personally, like, even reading the comic books, you can't really, like, predict anything that's gonna happen because of what you read. I think that it's always been in my mind that Captain America's gonna die, but it might be a curveball and it's gonna be Iron Man.
But also Robert Downey Jr. as the actor, his contract is ending and he's getting older. I think that all of those different combinations are coming to an end.
Wow, see, but you can say that about Chris Evans too. His contract is actually running out as well. So, I mean, would it be the biggest surprise if both of these characters that...
It would be a big surprise that both of them would go. I definitely think one of them is. I think Tony Stark is going to rally everybody to continue Infinity Wars Part 2 to avenge him. But they can't do this forever. I mean, even NFL players retire.
I think in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, retirement means death. Now, those are 2 pretty big players. I don't know if there's gonna be any more. You think there's gonna be more?
A lot of people, I had seen some theories that they think Doctor Strange is gonna die. They just introduced him. If they kill him off, that's not gonna go so well. He opens up a whole new area that Marvel hasn't even touched.
I don't think Vision's gonna make it out alive.
I think Vision is going to be the ending scene of Infinity Wars Part 1 where they take the Mind Stone from him, which I feel is his life source. I think the movie's gonna end with that being plucked from his head and he dies.
That, I think, is almost a given because we see that in the trailer. Thanos needs all 6 of them, and Vision has one right in his forehead. That's pretty much what brought him to life. The Mind Stone gave him the life to be able to not only have powers, but to, like, actually live and feel and breathe and all of that. If Thanos takes it away, bye-bye Vision. And that's kind of a bummer because I like Vision.
And not to mention how many of the Wakandans are gonna die, right?
That's true. They're only extras that don't really matter that much.
Extra lives matter.
Here it is, Infinity Wars. We think it's gonna end in tears. Super upset about it.
Absolutely.
But I think Marvel's gonna do it in a very tasteful way. They're gonna make us as fans rally around all of the characters to be able to defeat Thanos. I think we're in for a rough ride this first Infinity Wars Part 1. Now, we know that Infinity Wars is 2 different movies.
Yes.
Part 1.
Just like they did in Harry Potter.
And Part 2. Just like they did in Hunger Games. Except for this is gonna be bigger than we've ever seen.
Absolutely. I fell asleep in the first part of Hunger Games.
Now, I think also something that is worth mentioning is everybody coming together. I mean, do you think that this is going to be a movie that some characters are going to overshine some other characters? I mean, is Star-Lord going to have more screen time than Doctor Strange? I mean,
that's a hard thing to consider because there's so many iconic characters, and it's just an arena of so many different actors and stories. Not to mention Spider-Man. He's an up-and-coming Avenger. I think he might get a little more screen time for his development.
Everybody loves Spider-Man too. From what we've seen in the trailers, it looks like they actually are having their own like side adventures. I mean, we've got Thor and the Guardians of the Galaxy in space when Tony Stark, Hulk, and Doctor Strange are all in New York.
What it looks like is New York.
Yeah,
but then you have Black Widow, Captain America, Black Panther, and all of the Wakandans in Wakanda.
It looks like everyone might have enough screen time because they're all on their own side quests.
Definitely.
These are all things that I think we can expect because Marvel is so great at telling stories and being able to bring great characters to life.
Movies are now being held to that standard where every Marvel movie dominates the box office for weeks at a time. They have just raised the bar so high that other movies, if it's not like a Marvel movie, people don't go and see it.
That's true. I mean, I love Marvel movies. I love movies in general, but Marvel movies have been something of an obsession for me these last 10 years. And Marvel has actually announced that 10 more years are going to be coming after the Infinity Wars. I was worried for a time that how could you top the Infinity Wars? What is Marvel gonna do after this is over? But they have so many tricks up their sleeve. I'm pretty impressed with the lineup that they have coming up. In fact, they even said that some characters, new characters that are coming into the Infinity Wars are going to be having several movies of their own coming afterwards.
That should happen because we've had that with all the characters that are currently in the Avengers now.
Marvel has a lot of lineup of cool things to happen. There's Secret Invasion, there's Secret Wars, there's tons of different things that they could do to make an epic experience for all of us fans, and I'm super excited for that. Characters that are even actually announced to be in Infinity Wars.
I had heard that. I think that in Infinity Wars they are going to announce the appearance of Captain Marvel.
And Captain Marvel is actually really cool because she is a character who is super strong. I think Marvel needs that in their lineup of great characters as a strong female lead. And she's a key player, and she kind of honestly changes the game for everything because she actually is a character who brings in so much more conflict in the comic books.
I think she's going to be one of the new favorites.
I think it's going to be a great experience, not only now, but more years to come. 10 more years, in fact. And I think this is a movie that is going to be just a milestone.
Definitely, it will be one for the ages.
Tell us what you guys think. We definitely want to hear what your predictions or expectations are of the movie. Are you looking forward to this? Who do you think's gonna die? And what do you think's gonna come after the Infinity Wars? Thanks again, guys, for watching, and tune in for more Nerdy Blurb content. I've been Ryan.
I'm Jacob.
Keep it easy breezy.
You forgot which intro you were doing.
Oh, I thought you were starting.
Why would I start?
Oh, okay, I got it then. And today we're talking about... No, I don't like that. So, I mean, tell me.
That was really weird. Sorry, I don't know what I was doing.
To the Infinity Wars. None of that made sense.
I forgot what I was gonna say, sorry.
Again, super stoked.
We say things like stoked and excited just because that's the first things that come to our mind.
Yeah, I just am though.
Absolutely, I am super ecstatic for this movie. I'm trying to use other words than excited. I am titillated.
I don't think I've said this before, but I'm super stoked about this movie coming out. It's gonna be great fun. Screw it, we're doing this over again.
No.